Coming up on This Is True Really News. More stuff about chickens. Like the last show. Well, not exactly like the last show, because the last show was weird with Fred the Headless Chicken or
Mike.
Mike the Headless Chicken.
The worst part is I can't figure out where the what the weekend is for the Headless Chicken Festival, because I would really like to go visit my sister and sister-in-law about that time.
How do you call them to feed them? In any case, please like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News if you like stories about headless chickens living on in perpetuity.
Whom you can't call dumb clucks because they can't cluck.
Then there's no clucking. How do they know it's morning? How do they tell you it's morning?
It's a chicken. How could it be Mike? Wouldn't it be a rooster?
That's true.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay. Well, if you want more insights like this, you just like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News. That's what you do.
If you want more insights like this, we really seriously wonder about you.
Welcome.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
Hello, Hal.
Welcome, brother. We've been waiting for you.
Oh, my.
I should be welcome, sister, too, or sister-in-law, you know. I want to keep Michelle in the loop.
Thank you. Jerome Ellis is a Dollar General employee in DeLand, Florida, so that would make him a Florida man.
He
allegedly got into an argument with a co-worker in October, which prompted him to a retaliatory move that could have been fatal, according to Fox 35 TV.
People are so stupid.
You know the old jokes, wow, that escalated quickly?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, boy. The victim set down a can of Pepsi. All right, so the argument's on the 24th. On the October 25th, he sets down his can of Pepsi, heads to the restroom. When he returns, he took a swig of the soda and thought it tasted like cleaning supplies. Sure enough, video surveillance cameras revealed that Ellis had poured bleach into the Pepsi can, wiped it off, and then spit in it.
What a jerk.
Cameras also caught Ellis trying to unplug the surveillance system.
There's probably more of it than you realize, Bubba.
I'm pretty sure there's a reason he works at Dollar General, and we're just finding it now.
Yep.
He told investigators he put the cleaning solution in the drink to get back at that coworker who he said was difficult to work with.
Yeah. Well,
so
if you don't like somebody, and you
seems a little extreme.
Wow, I got to tell you, this whole woke thing has gone way too far. We're going to bleach them. We're cleansing the gene pool.
I don't think that's what they meant, but okay.
Okay, in a cast back to yesterday's show, do you remember when chicken soup was the cure-all for colds and such?
It's not still?
Well, that and Vicks Vapor Rub.
Exactly.
They taste horrible together, by the way.
Yeah, do not mistake.
The point was to eat and or drink the soup.
Although your taste buds will breathe better for a long time.
And not inject it into your body. Besides, the noodles might tickle going in. Apparently.
How do you inject the noodles?
I'm about to get there.
Oh, boy.
Hilda Vitor Maciel's caregivers in a Rio de Janeiro hospital were never taught about this. A nurse accidentally, or it shouldn't be accidentally, it should be mistakenly, injected Hilda's vein with soup rather than inserting the food into her feeding tube. This triggered a pulmonary embolism.
Oh, yeah.
And killed the subject.
Oh, yeah.
So much for chicken soup being a cure-all.
Well, you have to use according to directions.
That's right. Ingest. Do not inject.
Did not think soup would be one of those things that
you would have to really worry about.
Just wasn't really on my list. A female lion at the Topeka Zoo. Hey, we're in your neck of the woods.
Oh, I've been to the Topeka Zoo many times.
It's in Kansas, where Dorothy isn't in anymore.
Well, but that's right. She moved. Where did Mom ended up in Colorado?
She
Oh, yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Well, she was
Talking to
50
her, you'd think she was from Oz.
58 at the time. And anyway, a female lion at the Topeka Zoo in Kansas has grown a mane.
Okay.
So my first thought was she attacked Kenny Mayne from Sports Center and draped him around. But no, that's not it. It's
no, she's obviously been taking steroids.
Injecting or in her soup?
In her soup.
The Topeka Capital, which could be injected, the Topeka Capital Journal reported that Zuri, the 18-year-old lioness who lost her mate Avis in 2020, started producing more testosterone after his death, which has resulted in, as they say in the zoo business, a much more butch look for the lion.
Oh, that's interesting. I had not heard of that happening before.
Said Zuri's curator, Shanna Simpson. Now, it's nothing like the mane you would see on a fully sexually mature male lion.
Mm-hmm.
Looks more like a teenage male lion. Thank you.
Got a shave.
Well, I suppose you could wax, but zookeeper said along with the mane, Zuri has become more feisty. More feisty? Wow, I always thought women were way more feisty than guys. What do I know? Anyway, she is now growling, snarling, and roaring more than before. Simpson said she feels like she needs to protect her pride, so her testosterone increases.
Yeah, I can hear that. I hear that.
You can hear it?
Well, no, I understand it is what I meant to say. I mean, I was using a colloquialism. It's a colloquial metaphor.
I just don't understand. So this would be like shaving mustaches and things for.
Oh, yeah. Or
yeah.
I worked with a lady at a restaurant who had to shave the chin hair.
How do you bleach a mane as well?
Right? At the Christmas party.
Oh, my heavens.
Boss was having an affair with a woman in the office. Okay. Later in the night, she was steaming drunk, shouted out in the middle of a fairly empty dance floor, "I'm boinking Mr. Boss's name." Boss makes a quick exit. The poor woman goes to cry in the toilets. It was an awkward Monday morning back in the office.
Oh, I would guess. Yeah. Was the boss's wife there at all?
No idea. Don't know.
That would have been much more fun. Then that would have made for an awkward end to the Christmas party and an awkward Monday.
Right. And an awkward end to his marriage. I'm not sure.
We're all into awkward.
But they were just probably having a clandestine affair. And even if he was unmarried, that would be...
Why am I thinking of the Archies?
Yeah, never mind. Two lads got thrown out.
And it's not Sugar I'm thinking of.
No. At the Christmas party, two lads got thrown out.
Okay, I'm thinking of Bang Shangalang, okay?
I knew it. I was going to stay away from that, and you're awful. At the Christmas party, two lads got thrown out by bouncers.
You're doing the Christmas parties, and I'm awful.
They started arguing and getting aggressive toward each other.
Uh-oh.
Found out the next day, they were arguing about Lord of the Rings. And you know how those things can go. It's like bringing...
Was it the book, the movies, or that bad, awful TV version they're trying on HBO?
But the movies.
Movies were epic. Was it spectacular?
No.
Long.
Way too long. Way too long. I couldn't watch them. It was like, sink the ship. Come on, let's... and finally, at the Christmas party...
You've read the book, right?
I introduced my 6-year-old daughter to my boss at the Christmas party. She looked at me and asked, "So he's the asshole?"
Oh, it's like from the movie Proposal.
Right?
When Ryan brings, what's her duck? Oh, come on. Famous actress.
Lauren Bacall.
Famous actress. I'll give you that. No, I'm thinking newer. She was in...
Lauren Bacall when she was young.
No. Come on, Sandra Bullock. Lauren Bacall. They're doing this marriage so she's not deported because she's Canadian. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
They come in and Betty White says, "So do we call you Margaret or Great Satan?" We've heard both.
I love the way Betty White would deliver those lines.
She can deliver a line like nobody.
hysterical.
A 1941 artwork by Dutch abstract artiste Piet Mondrian has been found to have been hanging upside down in various museums for 75 years.
And all the paint's rushed to its head.
That's embarrassing. The Guardian reported one could be forgiven for the mistake. The piece features interlaced red, yellow, black, and blue adhesive tape strips that subtly thicken at the bottom. But a photograph of Mondrian's studio shows the same piece on an easel with the bottom at the top.
Wow, the artist was wrong. Who'd have thunk it?
However, Susan Meyer-Burser, the curator of the North Rhine-Westphalia Art Collection, said it will continue to be displayed upside down. Thank you very much. Because
Why?
The adhesive tapes are already extremely loose. They're hanging by a thread. And now it's just part of the story. Who knew? An art curator with a sense of humor.
That's pretty good.
I like it. We don't want to ruin this great piece of art by displaying it the way it should be.
We want to display it the way we want it to be.
That's right.
Okay.
Hey, listen, the artist can't tell.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.